in conference play, and obviously points are important for everybody right now. So, we got two weekends in a row before another non-conference series. So, I think right now we're just chipping away with our conference games, and obviously in no time at all it's going to be all conference right now. So, obviously we put ourselves in a pretty good spot after week one, but now it's a whole new weekend, and it's nice to be back at home. It's a good hockey team. We got our bale of hay on Friday, and Saturday we obviously wanted more, but they had something to say about it. So that's hockey, that's sports, and they're a highly ranked team for a reason. You still got to maintain who you are on the penalty kill. You got to be still you got to be a little aggressive. You have to, and you still want to take some time and space away. But the biggest thing is you can't get extended because they do have that extra width, and with that extra width, we got running around a little bit, and that opened up that flanker-to-flanker play to Mietin, and they ended up scoring. Well, I love it. I think there's no question. It's a college atmosphere. It's a college campus. I think it's important that our players support the other sports, and obviously it's outstanding. It's a great feel-good when the other sports are supporting you. So, that's what we're about. That's what any college campus is about, but especially at Bemidji State, when our athletes are pretty tight. There's a lot of interactions, and it's a close-knit group on this campus, and we love seeing the support of the other students and the community and everything. We want as many people in the building as possible, and the other sports want as many people at their games as possible as well. So, but again, that's what we have to do. We have to stick together here, and I think we do a pretty good job of that. I don't know. I don't look at rivalries. I don't know what the rivalries. I know a couple teams in our league where there's probably strong rivals. And I think some of the other rivalries are probably cyclical. That's probably the best way of putting it, Schultz. I don't know if the Avalanche and Detroit are like they were back in the late 90s, early 2000s is what I'm getting at. That was the most heated rivalry in the National Hockey League. And they just did an E60 on it. So, and I don't know that, I'm just spitballing, but at the end of the day, some rivalries are always going to be there. And a lot of them are just going to be geographical rivalries. I think we realize that. And some of the other rivalries in your league are going to be, they could be for an extended period of time. It could be for a short period of time, depending on probably, the number of times you're playing, and obviously, the playoffs always create that, and I think that's what you're alluding to, Schultz. But I think at the end of the day, the rivalry that I'm sure Ferris State's telling, Ferris State coaching staff's telling their players, and we're telling our players, there's 6 points on the line, and 3 points a night. So points are critical, and you got to get your points early, because if you don't get your points early, it gets tougher and tougher later. So that's kind of all we're dwelling on, is that we're back in the conference, and let's get back after it. Let's play good hockey, and let's be ready to play well.